Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Dutch's Corner. This week, I have a special privilege. I have the champion, Rocky Brewer. Yeah. The fans love you, Rocky. And as a special treat, he's brought his brother, Tim Brewer. Now Rocky, he doesn't allow many interviews, so I'm honored to have him on the show. Rocky, tell us a little bit. Tell us something.
Always a pleasure to be here on your corner, Dutch. I know I don't grant too many interviews, but it is a pleasure here. I seen you had some outstanding guests earlier in the week, other shows. I seen you had Mr. Ross from the WFIA, and that man gets all over the world, and it's an honor, I see, for you to get him here. And I'm going to let Tim here talk a little bit. Everybody knows pretty much about me, but I want you to introduce him and talk about him a little bit.
Great, it's an honor. Tim, I've seen you wrestle a couple times, and I've seen you stick up for your brother. Tell us, how's it feel to be back?
Well, Dutch, it's a pleasure to be here, and it's also a pleasure to be here in your show. I just want to let these people know out here. I've been seeing what's going on. A lot of these guys think they get a little bit too tough and think they can just come in and do what they want.
Hey, what's your brother doing?
Brighten up the show a little bit.
Brighten up my show. That's your rivals Ox and the Night Stalker. Rocky Brewer, you're tearing up pictures of Ox Baker. Rocky, what are you doing with those darts? Wait, that's my set. That's my set, Rocky Brewer. Bullseye!
Nothing like spicing the show up a little. I seen you got rid of some of the trash earlier, but I see you get in here once in a while, you get that trash Hatchet Jack. He likes to talk a lot, and so does the Night Stalker. So does that fat Ox Baker, that bald-headed. I seen him out there kissing some fat woman outside. He should have been kissing the dog. You should have seen her. She had a tooth missing there, and she had a big wart there, and that long, greasy hair. And I was polite to her. I thought maybe it was his mother at first, but when I seen her kissing him, ooh, I knew it must have been his girlfriend. Well, listen, Dutch, I'm going to let you get back to your show here and interview him.
Fat and ugly. Ooh.
That's the way he likes them.
You must have a strong stomach. Cowboy, Tim, I've seen you stick up for your brother.
I think he's doing a little justice right now. I think he did some good justice with these pictures. Talking about trash and...
I want to tell you something, Mr. Baker. If you want some money for them pictures I stole from you, well, get in the ring and I'll gladly pay you. And I want to tell you something, Mr. Night Stalker. If you want some money for your picture, get in there. And I want to tell you something, Hatchet Jack. Get in there, and I'm tired of all of you. I'm tired of you, Terry Shaw. Every time you're down here, you come and you say you're going to whip me. Well, that's too bad. I want all of you to get in the ring. I don't care which one first, but I'm going to give you all a chance.
Wow!
Just another match for you, Ron?
A match? It's a war. And I mean, it's a real war. I'm dedicating this match to the 50 American hostages. And when I get my hands on that mad Iranian, this is what I'm going to do to him.
No less a mad one here. Well, he's taking a big chance even coming into this country right now, the way the situation is with Iran, and he's got the whole crowd against him besides Martinelli. Well, according to Handsome Gary, he wants the title, and then he's sending him back to his homeland. Yeah, I can believe it. We should get rid of him in a hurry. Hopefully Ron can do the trick for us. Uh-oh. Ron Martinelli goes out onto the ring. Handsome Gary over in the corner, taking on the fence. Martinelli took a bad bounce there on the floor. He hasn't even gotten into this match. The referee counting. Martinelli now getting to his feet. Looks to me like Martinelli's injured. Martinelli's injured. Looks like he's cut open, ladies and gentlemen. He took a bad fall on the floor. The man Iranian punching away on Ronnie. Ronnie trying to get to his feet. He sees the blood on his forehead. Oh, a punch by Ronnie. Oh, another one. Oh, another one. He's going back. He's going to town on the Martinelli. Ronnie Martinelli's going to town here. Wow, another one, another one. Woo! Ron Martinelli now is in control, ladies and gentlemen. He's bleeding profusely from the head. Whoa, an elbow drop by Ron Martinelli. Hanson's man definitely in trouble now. Oh! Looks like Ronnie's going to send this guy back to Iran tonight. Special delivery. Handsome Gary isn't too happy with this. The fans shouting, "Go, Ron, go!" They really like this guy. Oh, a knee to the stomach of Ron Martinelli. That mad Iranian has something left. He just showed it. He's taken over again. A headbutt to Martinelli, another one. Biting the wound. He's biting the open wound of Ron Martinelli. Martinelli's cut and bleeding badly, and the Iranian's using this to his advantage. The despicable act of biting. Oh, Martinelli doesn't look too good. Ronnie Martinelli peeled into the corner. The Iranian approaches him. A shoulder block. A slap to the side of the head by the Iranian. A toss into the corner. Oh, he caught him! He caught him by surprise! Count 1, 2, and 3, that's it! It's all over!
And Diamond Jim was just about to come out of the ring and try to get him a fall. In fact, they're going at it 90 miles an hour over the ring. It's not finished up yet. Steve Padunovac, who will be going in the next match. Come on, Steve.
How you doing, sir?
Well, good you got over here, because
Yeah.
you may have to go over there and help Dan Christian out a little bit with Diamond Jim.
That guy on the floor, Diamond Jim, he's a tough character. You know what I mean, Shirley?
Well, you've got a tough one coming up here in a little while, Steve. You'll be going against the Crusader. But there's a guy that really been mouthing about you for quite some time, particularly tonight. Ronnie Estep, that wild man from Moundsville, West Virginia.
Let me tell you.
You know anything about him?
Let me tell you something, Shirley. I know Wild Ronnie Estep from a long, long time ago. And I'll tell you, he's one tough character. And the guy that is with him, the Cuban assassin, he is also a tough guy. And that manager, I don't know what thing about him.
Well, they
now.
call him Private Arnold, and they say he's from Fort, well, I wrote it down here, I think, or maybe I did. Fort Smith, Arkansas. I tell you what, he must be AWOL. I don't know.
I tell you what, Shirley. Now, we're going to have some matches coming up in way up in Channel 57. I don't know just what that covers, you know. But now we're going to have some matches coming up in there. And when it all comes to a head, I want all the people to come out and watch it.
Well, Steve, maybe you better move out of here, because I don't want any problems, because coming over is the well, I can't call them gentlemen, but the people we were talking about. Right, come on over. Come on over, and I'll
like turkey.
Come on over, and I'll share the microphone with you. You don't have to holler. Now, what was your question?
I just want to know what this turkey was saying about. He's talking about me or somebody else. And I just like to know what's going on.
Really want me to tell you what he said?
I sure would. He's my man right here.
He said that he was so mean and ugly that when he was a boy, his mother had to hang a bone around his neck before the dog would play.
He's talking about me?
Well, I don't know who he was. You asked me. I just told you. You're Ronnie Estep, right?
Yes, I'm.
Well, Ronnie, I met your compadre Steve Padunovac, and
He ain't no compadre of
he
mine.
don't have any love for you. And who is your gentleman here with the Private Arnold? How do you get the private? You a wrestler?
I'm a manager. Private Arnold from Fort Chaffee, Arkansas.
Oh, excuse me. The Cuban assassin.
That's right.
Come on over, and I'm not going to walk over to you. That's for sure, because we want you to. to stay into the lights. Have you got a gripe with Steve Podunovac?
No. I do the talking for this man right here. Yes, we have something to say about that Polak. The Polak, he busted my helmet up, my white helmet I had last week. I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting in my chair and he grabbed a hold of it and he busted it up. I'm kind of tired of this Polak coming in the ring like that.
Well, name calling and all of that, I'll tell you what. We'll be back and go up to the ring and watch that match between Steve Podunovac and the Crusader right after these messages.
George Von Erich very quickly after the bell into the corner after Carpentier throws Carp over the top rope, and we've seen this happen. There's Carpentier back in with that lovely gymnastic move. And then once Carpentier is back in his physical condition, he will not take a back seat to this match. Referee warning Carpentier wants him to unclench his fists, I think, George. Edward isn't taking any chances with the German, Walter Von Erich. Von Erich saying to the referee, this is not a boxing match, telling him to keep his hands open. Carpentier will not take his eyes off Von Erich, and that's a very smart move. Carpentier very ring-wise. It's unfortunate, George, we don't have more time for this match, but I guess some time is better than none at all.
Absolutely. Note it's a duration match, unfortunately. We come to the end of the card with 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Look at that arrogant expression.
1 minute now, Mill.
Look at that arrogant expression on the face.
And I believe he's stalling for time. No, that's the only thing he's doing.
I don't think
the time.
I think you're right. I really don't think he wants to mix it with Edward Carpentier. Carpentier, George, as we can all see, is in magnificent physical condition, and he really wants to mix it out there. Von Erich just stalling. He really hasn't done a thing this match. Very disdainfully waving Carpentier back.
I believe he's aware of the time, and I think he's going to let it run out.
You have that feeling,
He
George.
doesn't even want to hook up.
He doesn't want to wrestle.
Staying in the corner and just letting the clock run out.
But all the time retaining that very disdainful, arrogant look on his face. Carpentier challenging him. 5-4, George. It's going to be a draw. 2-1. That's it. Well, the match is over. As you said, Von Erich ran us out of time. We'll get the official result from ring announcer Dave Singer. I believe the referee's ruling it no contest.
Match number